Hello, I am Endlessness and welcome back to Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis, and in this video I wanted to give you a guide for the Reno, Rude and Elena EX3 battle in the Critical Threat event, and this battle has recommended 250,000 team combat power. So we have 3 bosses with 3 different elemental weakness. Reno is weak to ice, but Elena resists ice. Elena is weak to fire, but then Rude resists fire, and Rude is weak to wind, but also Reno resists thunder. And we can debuff Reno's and Elena's attack, but Rude is immune to that. However, his defenses can be decreased. Also, all Turks use physical attacks, so stocking up some physical defense is needed. And X sigil also is recommended for this battle, and there will be a diamond sigil phase, but it is easy to break with normal 380B moves, so you don't need any diamond sigil. I'll be using Cloud, Matt and Sephiroth, and my team is at 250,000 power, just like the recommended power for this battle. And Cloud will be my pure DPS, Matt will be my healer and buffer, and Sephiroth will be my DPS and debuffer. For Matt, I'm using the Gear Voucher costume with Gigantic Shield as his limit break, and also I have Centipede in his main weapon slot because it seems Matt is the best healer for this battle with Centipede, healing and increasing physical defense for all allies. Also, if you are using any physical DPS in this battle, I recommend Bramble Spine because it increases physical attack at mid potency and it also grants regen. Alternatively, Matt also has an event weapon with the same ability, just low potency. Then as sub-weapons, I'm using all event weapons, 2 Valentine's Day event weapons to boost HP and physical defense a little bit, and Halloween weapon to boost heals. Also, those 2 are not even at level 80, but it's fine for me. And also I have put 2 X sigils on Matt. 1 physical and 1 magic, just in case, but I don't think it's needed, at least for the EX3 battle. Also, I have Cure Materia equipped for single target heals, and that puts Matt at 7.9 HP and also 2.3 heals, and he has 144 physical defense. Then I have Cloud with the HP and physical ability potency costume and Hellfire as limit break, and I have also equipped him with ice and fire weapon, and in sub-equipment slot I am only using Sephiroth Crash event weapon to boost HP and physical defense, and Cloud materias are just 2 X sigil, again 1 magic and 1 physical, and 1 additional stat stick to increase his defense, so Cloud is at 8.2 HP and 2.7 physical attack, as well as 134 physical defense. Lastly, I have Sephiroth with his non-elemental build, so costume with HP and physical ability mastery, also Ardent Flare as his limit break, and then I have Protector's Blade for AoE DPS and Kuja to debuff physical attack. For sub-equipment, I am using the Bahamut's summon weapon for HP and also Sephiroth Crash event weapon to boost his attack and mostly physical defense a little bit more. And I have also 2 X sigils, 1 physical, 1 magical, and also barrier in case Matt needs support with physical defense. And Sephiroth has 8000 HP and also 3.1 magic attack, and his physical defense is at 135. This is just what I'll personally be using for this battle, but you could use other characters and have a different setup. In EX2 I was using Barrett and it would work really well, so he would be a good alternative. And also, since Turks like to debuff physical attack, unless you bring a weapon to nullify that debuff, magic DPS are much better off here. Pairing Sephiroth with magic DPS Aerith could work really well, especially if you equip wind weapon and that new fire weapon from this newest banner. Also, if you are using magic DPS, I could recommend equipping Mega Flare as well, because yes, it charges slowly, but this Turk's battle also is long, so you could get 1 or even 2 charges. Also, Rude gets his wind gauge phase, which you could prolong and also use it to build up your limit breaks or summons, since during that phase the other Turks won't charge any attacks, so yes, they will just tickle and debuff you, so it's that safest moment in the battle. So the battle will start with Turks Bloodlust, but you have enough time to prepare to increase your own physical defense and especially decrease physical attack of both Elena and Reno, so that's what I'll be doing. And then just prepare to switch to defense soon, and after this you can recover. And also here we'll get those sigils, so you have to target manually each of the bosses to break their sigils. And lastly Elena, it doesn't matter which order, you just have to break them. And then I'll be switching back to Reno because I want to kill him first. That's why I basically have Cloud with his Ice Sword. But now it's another Turks Bloodlust, so again decrease their physical attack and also buff your own physical defense. Also try to time your physical defense buff so it doesn't expire just before the attack, so it's a little bit safer. And also I actually use this Hellfire here. I know Rude is resistant to fire, but fire is effective especially on Elena, and Reno is also fine with it. But if you have trouble with Reno, you can always equip Shiva. But then remember, Elena's resistant to that. And here is this wind gauge phase, and this is the safest moment in the battle, and you can prolong this as much as you can, because you can use it to get your limit breaks or summons ready. You can use them also during this phase. It's really safe, and you can just take as long as you want. But also remember this greater voltage, it's 2 so far, it's Reno's buffing attack. The less HP he has, the stronger he will hit. But Sephiroth uses AoE, so he will kill him, but again, as I already said, you could equip Shiva to get rid of him, so he will not be alive for long after you break this wind bar. But yeah, if you would equip a wind weapon, you would just kill this almost instantly, but I deliberately didn't equip any wind materia or weapons just to prolong this a little bit. But yeah, as you can see, I'm already having my Hellfire almost charged up. And that's basically what I've been doing. And also, I know Rude is resistant to fire, and that's why I'm using it, because I want to have Hellfire ready before I break this bar. Well, almost ready, but it's fine. So I can just go back to Freezing Stream. And by the way, Reno is dead so far. And Hellfire is ready. I'm actually debating if I should. Yeah, I will. Mainly because I know I will get another Hellfire ready for Elena when I'll need it. But yeah, Elena doesn't take much damage now because she's in her defensive phase, defensive stance, so any damage we do to her is reduced. And she will get back to offensive stance after we kill Rude. That's why ideally you want to ignore Elena for now, because she doesn't really take any damage because of her increased physical and magic shields. So just try to kill Rude as fast as you can. And here is another Zero phase. When you see that Sweet Dreams, and that's why I didn't use any ATB, I was saving that with Matt because you have to break 4 diamond sigils with 2 characters, because one of your characters you will get put to sleep for a few seconds, but it's still easy, just use 3 ATB materia and it's fine. Here we have another moment before they will attack us again. Link prep, another charged attack is coming soon. And yeah, you could actually equip Hellfire if you're using, Mega Flare if you are using any magic DPS. It could actually benefit you more because Hellfire is really powerful and it just deletes everything. Yes, it charges slowly, but this battle is long anyway. It's just 2 of them now because Reno is dead, but they still hurt a lot because Root got a physical attack buff. And I will not use Hellfire anymore, because I am keeping that for Elena whenever she gets weak. And it's Haymaker now, so it will target one character, so it's Sephiroth in my case, and it's tricky because his defense is also decreased, so like 4 stacks, so we have to heal him, and also that's why I have Gigantic Shield, just to increase his own physical defense. And I also had this barrier materia just for this moment. If you can kill Root faster, then you'll be safer because you won't get hit by that, but I can't kill him fast enough, so that's why I was prepared for this moment. But I will actually switch to Elena now, because I know Sephiroth can kill Root with his AoE. And I want to start damaging Elena from now on. And after you kill Root, she switches stances, so now her physical attack is increased, but her defense is decreased a lot. So that's why Hellfire, I was saving that for when she switches the stances, because now she takes a lot more damage. I don't know, I don't think I can kill her before this attack. But also keep in mind, her attack is increased, so it will hurt a lot more. Since I was at already max HP, I didn't do the physical defense buff, but you can see without it how much it hurts. But yeah, so this is the whole battle. Also, at some points, if you take too long, Elena, at least I always leave her for last, so that's only way I know this battle. But if you leave her Elena as last and you take too long to kill her, at some point she will start charging one attack that might kill one of your characters. So it's kind of a DPS race, I would say. But yeah, I'm honestly surprised because I didn't expect EX3 to have recommended power of 250. It's a little bit more than I expected. I thought it would be a little bit lower, but yeah. So yeah, I hope this guide was helpful to you. So thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you next one.